Welcome to the Young CEO Mastermind Call. This is your host. My name is Andre Kennedy. We have these calls every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we go over valuable information such as how to build your credit, how to repair your credit first and foremost, and also how to leverage your credit to make money. So, today we have a special topic, and we're going to be talking about people with bad credit. Not people in general, but what to do when you have bad credit. So let's dive into it. So last video, if you were to go back and check the previous video that we've done, we've talked about relationship banking. And we talked about the concept of putting money into a checking and a savings first before activating a credit card with that company so that you can get the highest chances of approval. We also talked about how banks work in a sense of when you add money into your checking and savings account, that adds to the banking revenue, and it allows that bank, such as Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citibank, there's so many different banks out there, but these banks are able to lend 10 times as much revenue as what they have in their system, okay? So a lot of times they offer incentive for you to sign up with that bank. And we are actually going to talk about today what you can do with bad credit in order to establish a relationship with the bank, and not only establish a relationship with the bank, but to also take advantage of the bank's bonuses that they offer. So let's go ahead and talk about that really quickly. I'm going to share my screen today, which is something that I always like to do so that I can give you guys a visual expression of what I'm talking about. And we're going to dive in and show you guys exactly what we're going to do when you have bad credit. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen here, and we're simply going to go to Google. Okay, so give me the opportunity to share. And we're going to start off with one of the apps that I really like that I found out about as of recently that allows people with bad credit to still get access to capital. One of the things that we really like to do in this community, which is the Young CEO community, is to be able to help people to build and leverage their credit. Now, in the case where we have to repair somebody's credit, and it's going to take them about a few months before their credit is completely clean, depending on how many negative items they have, we can actually utilize this even in the meantime while they still have bad credit. So, Affirm is a company that allows you to buy now and pay later. I'm sure you heard of a couple of these companies before. And if you haven't, I'm going to introduce you to 10 more other than the ones that you might have heard of. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Affirm specifically. Now, Affirm is actually going to give you a credit limit, so to speak. Okay, we're going to click here on their website. It says, what is Affirm? Okay, we started Affirm because credit cards aren't working. They lure us in with perks, but end up costing a lot. The average U.S. household has $6,000 in credit card debt. With Affirm, you'll never owe more than you agreed to up front. Instead, you'll always get a flexible, transparent, and convenient way to pay over time. So, with that being said, Affirm is a very unique company, I would say. They offer a credit line when you first sign up, so you do have the option to sign up, and they're going to give you a credit line. Now, we've seen people get approved for $2,000. We've seen people get approved for $1,000. We've seen people get approved for high limits simply by just signing up with Affirm. It's no credit check. The only way that this would ever hit your credit is if you actually default on the loan. Okay. Now, that goes with a lot of the other apps that I'm going to introduce you to as well. And for the sake of this video, we are going to utilize ChatGPT and the other banks that are out there that are actually buy now, pay laters. So, buy now, pay later services allow consumers to make purchases and pay for them over time, often without acquiring or requiring a high credit score. Okay. Here are some buy now, pay later apps that are accessible to individuals with low credit. So you might have heard of Klarna. Okay, Klarna. Klarna offers multiple repayment options, including interest-free installments. Klarna does not perform hard credit checks, making it accessible to those with lower credit scores. Okay, so a lot of these buy now, pay later apps actually only allow you to purchase from certain stores. Okay, for instance, Klarna. Now, with Klarna, you can actually shop at different stores, and some of those specific stores, like Target or Walmart or Amazon, actually offer gift cards that you can then buy. Okay, and those gift cards can be used for products on the website, or they can be used for other purchases that you need to make. But keep in mind, you'll still have a balance on Klarna. Okay, same thing with Affirm. Affirm is unique because Affirm allows you to actually have a pay card using the funds that they granted you, and you can actually pay bills, you can pay other things, you can pay a lot of different things with the Affirm card, which is why I started off talking about Affirm. Now, this is all going to play into the grand scheme of things, but I just want to introduce you to this concept, which is buy now, pay later apps. There's also Afterpay. Okay, Afterpay allows users to split purchases into 4 interest-free payments. Afterpay does not require a credit check, making it suitable for those with low or no credit history. Okay, so Afterpay is another one. Sezzle. Okay, we've seen. Let's go back to Afterpay. So with Afterpay, we've seen approvals for 1,000 and upwards. With Sezzle, they give a little bit of a lower limit typically. With Sezzle, we've seen, $250 to $500 limits. So that could be another app, but it's a lot less of a credit limit that they may give you, so to speak. Okay. So there's Zip. Zip offers the ability to split purchases into 4 installments over 6 weeks. Zip does not require a hard credit check, making it accessible to those with low credit scores. Okay. So this is all for people with, potentially bad credit. And this is going to help you get some funds, whether you need to buy, that vending machine and start that vending machine business, or, little investments that you might be able to pick up. Maybe you might be shopping on a platform which is called MacBid, where you can get discounted products and you can then resell those. You could shop on Facebook Marketplace. You could purchase things and resell. From some of these stores, you can even get Jordans. Let's go to Klarna for a sec. And I want to show you guys something. Okay, so let me go back. I'm gonna click. I want to go to Klarna and show you guys. Okay. Show you guys a little bit about what you can do with Klarna. So on Klarna, you can see here, and this is right on their main page, you can get retro Jordans. And these can be bought and resold. You can get Madden 2025, bought and resold. You can do a lot of things with Klarna and these apps that are going to give you funds even when you have bad credit. Okay. And in this community, we talk a lot about funding and utilizing OPM, which is other people's money, in order to create financial freedom for ourselves. Okay. So getting back to the top 10 buy now, pay later apps, we talked about Sezzle. Another one's going to be Zip. Okay. Next one is going to be Zilch. Provides a virtual card for purchases, allowing payments to be spread over 6 weeks, 3 months without interest. A lot of these are giving you 0% interest, and you just have to pay, typically in a shorter amount of time. Usually it's a couple weeks, sometimes it's months. Okay, with a firm, I know specifically will allow you to stretch that payment out over the course of a year, which is really nice. It may, I think the longer term that you get, you have to pay a higher percent interest, but if it's shorter, then it's typically 0% interest. Okay. So this is all funds. You have Bridget, you have PerPay, you have Gerald, you have PayPal's Pay in 4. So these are different strategies for you to be able to get funding and access to funding. And if you combine all of these, you can roughly get about, close to $5,000 to $10,000 easily. Okay, using these apps, even if you have bad credit. So this is something that you guys can maybe take advantage of if you have bad credit and you have a strategy in order to leverage the money. Okay, that's why we always talk about investment strategies and things that you can do in order to activate those funds so that it can pretty much pay its own balance off. And what I mean by that is real estate, rental cars, and vending machines. Okay, now vending machines are typically the lowest ticket item. But if you place that in a high traffic area and you accumulate funds in order to buy the vending machine plus buy the products to put into the vending machine, that can actually be a way for you to generate and get the ball rolling with a business. Okay, with a business plan. You buy the vending machine, go to your Sam's Club, fill up on merchandise, put it in the vending machine, stock it up. It's in a high traffic area. Come back in a month, collect the money, and you may just have enough to potentially pay off whatever balances you acquired from buying the vending machine and the supplies. Okay. So that's a strategy, right? And that's kind of getting you in the mindset of an entrepreneur and how we utilize debt to become wealthy by buying assets with the money that was lent to us. Okay. So that's just a little bit about, the buy now, pay later apps. But I also want to introduce you guys to another concept as well that you can actually use these funds for, especially with a firm that can actually put some money into your pocket. Okay. So I want to give you guys some value on this call. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So in the description of this video, I will be posting this link. But this is a website that I created. It's called Free Plays. Okay. Hence why they call me Free Play Dre, which is a good plug for my my socials. So if you are not following me already, make sure you give me a follow. You can follow me on Instagram at Free Play Dre. You can follow me at on YouTube at Free Play Dre as well, which is where you're watching this video. And you can also follow me on Facebook. My name is Andre Kennedy on there. Okay. So those are my socials. But the website that you guys might want to check out is dazzlu.com. Okay. Dazzlu.com. So this is the website that I created. Now, this isn't specifically about credit. If you need help fixing your credit, you just click this link up here, and that'll take you to our main website, which is dazzlu.com. And you will be able to check out all that we have to offer. We do have a credit community. Now, really quickly, I'm just going to go over this, and then we'll get back into the other website that I've created. Okay, now this is the website where you can get access to our credit community. So we do credit repair. We help you to dispute your negative items using our software, which is Easy Disputes 2.0. And then we also have a step-by-step credit building course, which allows you to watch videos, and it explains everything in detail on how to get access to the bank's money and how I was able to acquire over $150,000 worth of credit capital myself, which I used for real estate, rental cars, and vending machines. But I teach you guys exactly how to do that in the step-by-step course, so you're getting that as well. You also get access to, like I mentioned prior, our credit community, which is on Telegram. And once you buy into our program, you actually get invited into this community. It's a private community where we encourage each other and help each other and give each other strategies and tips on how to build and leverage credit. And you also get access to our affiliate program. Okay, the affiliate program is very unique. The affiliate program allows you to refer other individuals, and you get your own set affiliate link, your own personalized affiliate link, so that you can share this opportunity with others. If they choose to also become a part of our private community, then you will get paid for commission for every person that signs up. Okay. So, a very unique program that we have here. And all you have to do is go to the website and click Get Started. So, with that being said, I'm going to go back to the website that we were just mentioning and talking about, which is about our free plays. Okay. Now, this is a website that I've created for the specific purpose of bonuses. Okay. We talked about relationship banking and we talked about different bonuses, right? So, a lot of these bonuses are simply little banking apps that offer a sign up bonus when you sign up. Okay. Now, using Affirm or the Buy Now, Pay Later apps, you can actually acquire the funds that these apps, specifically on the free plays, may need for you to input so that you can get access to the bonus. Okay. For instance, let's just take Vero, for instance. Okay. And the time of this video may be different than the time that you're watching it. The time that this video is recorded may be different from the time that you're watching it. So, what I recommend is clicking on the website, which you can do from these little buttons here, and seeing what the bonus offer is as of current, because it may have changed. But as of now, Vero is offering a $30 free play bonus. Okay. And all you have to do is download the app. You have to fund your account with $20, and you have to spend $20 in order to get a $30 bonus. Okay. So there's different banking apps out there that if you make a deposit or if you do direct deposit, like we mentioned in the previous videos, where you can actually get access to some free money. Okay. And like I mentioned, you can sign up with these banks and they'll give you an incentive for signing up. Why? Because they're able to lend out 10 times as much as what's in their revenue. So they're giving incentive for you to sign up and create a banking or a checking account with them. Okay. So you can get $100 here, you can get $55 there, you can get $50 here, you can get $80 there, you can get $100 here. And before you know it, with all these different apps and how much bonuses they're giving you just for signing up and creating a checking account with them, before you know it, you'll have about $1,000 of your own to where you won't even need to use a firm's money or $10,000, etc. Okay? Now, also, you have your banking apps as well. So a lot of these require a deposit in order to get the bonus. Okay, for instance, Chase, they have a $300 bonus. Capital One, they have a $250 bonus. Bank of America, okay, they have a $300 checking offer. Okay. There's also other ones. If you Google banking bonuses, you'll see so many different banking bonuses. All you have to do is check and see what their criteria is in order to get the bonus. Okay, and a lot of these banks do provide credit cards. In my course, I teach you guys which banks to actually get specifically, so that you can actually create relationships with these banks and you can get credit cards with them as well. But if you have bad credit and you're not quite there yet, you get a firm, you get access to the funding that a firm will give you, and then you go and find these banking bonuses with deposit bonuses, okay? And you go ahead and you put some of that Affirm money into the checking that you create with one of these banks, and you go ahead and acquire the bonuses, okay? And before you know it, you have $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 worth of free money, and you'll have a couple banking and checking accounts, okay? Now, these banks don't hold you to having a checking account a lot of times, so you can actually, go ahead and delete the checking if you don't want to keep it open, okay? And you have to be careful as well. Like, for instance, I know Chase, for example, when you open up an account with them, you have to keep a minimum of about $1,500 in your checking account, okay? So you will get the $300 bonus, but you also have to maintain a $1,500 balance in your checking account to avoid monthly maintenance fees. Okay. Now you can automatically close the account if you choose to. So you can do that as well. That is an option. You can open up the account, keep it open for a month or 2 months, get the bonus, and you can actually close the account. There's no objections to that. But, if you want to get the credit cards, which we speak of, and be able to access a lot more of funding, then you want to be able to keep these accounts open, create relationships, go into their credit cards and apply for their credit cards and get approved because now you have a relationship with that bank prior. Okay. So that is a strategy in a nutshell of how you can get access to free money. I just kind of give you guys a rundown on how you can use some of these buy now, pay later apps, such as Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay, Sezzle, Zip, Zilch, PayPal, Pay in 4, Gerald, Perpay, Bridget, right? So these are all different buy now, pay later apps that you can utilize to get access to funds. Even, this is the key, even if you have bad credit. Okay, so there is no excuse for anybody who is not ambitious and hungry. You can actually utilize these banks, go get some funding, utilize this funding to get more funding from banking bonuses and apps, which will be in the description below. And you can even use some of that money and you can get the blueprint, and I'll teach you everything you need to know about credit. Okay. You can use Affirm. Okay. For instance, you can use Affirm, get access to their funding, even if you have no money as of right now and you have no credit. You can use Affirm, get access to some funding, pay for the course, okay, at Dazzlu.com, get your credit fixed if it's bad, and then I'll teach you everything you know how to get upwards of $150,000 worth of credit capital. You can use that capital to then leverage, and you can take that money, buy assets that are going to generate you income, like real estate, rental cars, and vending machines. I'll teach you how to purchase all three of those if you need. Or if you have other business plans that you want to do, start a t-shirt business, start a laundromat, start a clothing brand, there's start a storage unit business. There's so many different businesses that you can start out there, but a lot of times people just need the capital. Okay. So once again, my name is Andre Kennedy, aka Free Play Dre, and I'm here to help you guys fix credit just like yours. And if you need help with funding, I just gave you guys the ultimate blueprint on how you can do that. If you got some value from this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe so that you get all coming updates anytime we drop a brand new video. I thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed evening. Like I said, if you got some value, leave a like. Drop a comment in the comment section if you get approved for one of these apps, such as Affirm, Klarna, or any one of these top 10 here. Drop a comment in the comment section if you do get approved. I would love to see some approvals of what you guys got approved for. I know specifically one of my clients got approved for $2,000 from Affirm. Hopefully you guys are able to get approved for the same. They will ask you to link these to your checking. That's something also to be aware of. And like I mentioned prior, links will be in the description below if you need help and you don't want to go to Google. All right. So with that being said, check out the link in the description below. Make sure you subscribe so that you get all upcoming updates anytime we drop brand new videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. And I'm out.